In terms of my PO-LING story, I'm able to utilize the story of the Latinista. I started the Latinista a little bit over 5 years ago, and I really started it to help other women really dig deep within themselves and understand how they can be better, whether it's at negotiating skills, whether it's at looking for a new career opportunity, and really just finding their inner voice to just be better, a 2.0 version of themselves. So perseverance is something that I encourage others to really seek. I'm able to work with over 1,200 members in the Latinista, and we get together for some hands-on workshops, whether it's understanding your financial situation, whether it's how to find your inner voice to be able to develop your personal and professional brand, and also how others see you. I think it's really important, and some people may not be aware of what their personal or professional brand is. So it's really taking a step back and understanding how others perceive you and how you'd like others to perceive you. When I think of 5 years ago when I started the Latinista, it was a small group of us. It was about 10 or 15 members at the time. And I was juggling not only my full-time job, right, so my 9 to 5, I was trying to invent my 5 to 9 p.m. I was trying to invent how else I can help others with the spare time that I had. And I think when I was challenged with, you know what, this is never going to succeed. I'm going to spend so much energy trying to pull people together and really help them. It was a challenging situation that I was putting myself in, right? Because not only was I sacrificing some time with my family, with my friends, with my personal professional development, it was something that I saw within myself, you know what, I'm going to persevere at this. It's a challenge, but I wanted to make sure that if it's something that I was passionate about, I needed to invest some time. So if it had everything to do with waking up on Saturdays and Sundays at 7 a.m., trying to figure out what my vision and my mission was for this membership base, for reaching out on my spare time and helping others either find their voice or find their next career opportunity, I was going to do it. You know, I was dedicated and I was committed to persevering. And so I wanted to make sure that people saw that I was really in it for them. And I wasn't looking to get anything out of it. I just wanted to help people with the resources and the benefits that I had just acquired throughout my history. So when I think of the N in the PO-LING framework, the network that you build really is as strong as you want it to be. When I think of the network that I'm building and I want to build for the future, I think of the women and the professionals that I want to surround myself with. Not only am I looking to build a network that's going to eventually support me in the long run, but I also want to reach out and figure out how I can help them. So it's not necessarily figuring out what this person can do for me, it's being able to reach out and making a concrete relationship, and it's developing a foundation to a relationship that's going to grow for the long run. So utilizing your professional network, it's something that's really strategic that you're going to want to assess, and figuring out how this network is going to be able to, number one, help you check off all of those boxes within your personal and professional development, but you also have to figure out how you can help others. It could be something as simple as connecting them with other people, and it can also be something as simple as, hey, I figured out how to use X website to build my own. I'd love to be able to teach you on how to build your own website. I'd love to be able to share the knowledge that I've acquired in unconscious biases. I'd love to be able to share some of the resources that I've been given throughout my short career here to be able to help you out in your next step. When I first started the Latinista, I was able to connect with women and individuals all across the US that really were looking for something within themselves to grow and to understand how they can take that next step, whether it was for professional growth or for personal growth. I think understanding what your next step is and giving yourself a timeline of when you want to accomplish certain things is something that we need to take responsibility for. So when I think of my personal and professional growth, I think of the relationships that I've been able to cultivate. I love that I've been able to help others grow, even if it's just understanding their negotiating power, understanding and grasping what their current financial situation is, or simply saying, you know what, I've been able to grow within this particular role and I need to move forward or move up in mobility within my current position, or whether it's within the industry or another organization.